No! No, it happened again, guys. Oh no. What is up, loud and proud crowd? Hopefully you guys are doing absolutely awesome. I'm doing pretty good myself. It is another freaking chilly morning. Every morning I get up, I check my stats, see how I'm doing on all my different platforms. I make sure I get all my packages packaged up and ready to ship out that morning before I start my video. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. But guys, it is freaking cold and it is snowing, and I'm kind of concerned because, like I said, I still don't have a backup daily driver, so I have to drive the dually, and I'm not gonna just, you know, fire up the old 7.3. It's sat a long time, and I don't like starting this thing. It's a dog, but it's getting close to that time. They're gonna start salting, and that kind of concerns me. Luckily, I don't do a lot of driving. I drive like, well, I guess when I have stuff to ship out, I'll drive like once a day for like 10, 15 miles a day, and that's about it. So I don't rack up a lot of miles on the road and stuff like that, but it still concerns me because salt is salt and rust is rust, and I don't like that. Quick thing I want to add in really quick. Yesterday I said that it was the last day for the shop shirts. It was a total, my mind just went blank, and I was like totally just like on the wrong day. Yesterday was Friday, guys. Today's Saturday. Today at midnight is the last day. Not yesterday. What was I thinking? But by the way, I do appreciate all the orders that were placed last night. Thinking that it was the last night, that was not like something that I just I totally just forgot it was Friday. I thought it was Saturday, and I thought it was the last day. Today's the last day for the custom shop shirts. If you guys want to buy the Loud and Proud caps, if I can see you there, okay. Loud and Proud caps, we got decals and all that stuff. I got to get some beanies, some hoodies, some t-shirts, all that jazz, but that's for another time. Guys, what I'm going to do right now is get the old girl fired up, and then we're going to go get that stuff, and then I'm just going to come back. I'll meet you guys back here after my trip to the post office, and we're gonna get a nasty exhaust tip on the thing, which is in my truck. I was looking for it behind me, but I remember I put it in my truck. So let's get the camera set up and let's do us a nasty cold start. Too bad. She didn't have to try too much. That's why I like starting a 12 out or just, you know, Cummins in general over a Powerstroke in the snow and in the cold. They just turn over so gosh dang easy comparatively. There's going to be Powerstroke and Duramax guys that'll argue that, but you just can't beat a Cummins on a cold start. They do it so much better. The best sounding diesel that we have right now. And by far my favorite truck that I've owned. And I've owned 3 trucks and 1 car. This is my 4th vehicle in the last 2 years, but this is by far my favorite. This freaking exhaust is just massive. I can't get over it. But I'm gonna clean off my windshield, my glass really quick. Like I said, this isn't like the sticky crap. It's just like dust, so there's no ice on my windshield or anything. But it is like in the 20s right now. I think it's like 26 out. You guys saw how she cranked over just a little bit, but it wasn't bad. You know, these trucks seem to fire out pretty well. I've always been happy with the way a Cummins diesel fires up. So anyways, guys, we're gonna get on the road. I'll catch you guys right back here in just a minute. We have the tip. Oh, guys, this is gonna be freaking sweet on this thing. Look how big that thing is. Holy freaking smokes. Guys, I am back. Just got back from shipping out some packages and also spending a bunch of money on oil because you know, I wasn't gonna do the oil right away like we usually always do. I was gonna wait like 2 weeks just because I didn't want to spend like $100 on stuff to do the change right away. But I've been getting freaking tons of comments from like the same like 3 people every single day. Dude, why didn't you change the oil? Dude, it's been like 5 days. That oil's not changed. Dude, you better freaking change the oil. Your truck's gonna blow up. So I just went, and for your peace of mind, and I guess mine as well, I went and spent a freaking ton of money on oil, filters, and all that jazz. So, hope you're happy. I'll be doing that in just a couple of days here. But today, we're gonna be focusing on the new exhaust tip for the truck. Guys, I went chrome this time, and I know there's gonna be some guys who are like, oh no, why'd you go chrome? You wanna go black when it comes to the exhaust tips, yada yada. Guys, I just wanna go with the chrome look on this truck. But look, first off, look how massive that exhaust tailpipe. Guys, we're gonna try to get this exhaust tip on. This is an 8-inch, 5-inch inlet, 8-inch outlet, 15-inch long exhaust tip. So, this is gonna go right there. And it's gonna look freaking sweet. And an 8-inch tip, just saying, looks way better on a 5-inch exhaust than it does on a 4-inch. A 4-inch still looks good, but it just looks a little bit too small. Too small of an inlet for an exhaust tip that's, you know, that size. If you're gonna be running a 4-inch exhaust, I ran an 8-inch on my last truck, but honestly a 6-inch would probably look a little bit better on a truck with an exhaust that size. But regardless, big tips always sound freaking awesome. So we're gonna get to cutting and getting this bad boy on there. Well guys, it's not the most perfect cut, and I will admit that. I thought it was gonna be, but then it ended up not being a perfect cut. But we're gonna get this exhaust tip on, and I'm freaking stoked. By the way, like I said, last day to order shop shirts. I kinda misled, but it was totally by accident yesterday when I said it was the last day, because I seriously thought yesterday was Saturday. And you know, not like being in, I don't know, an everyday workplace when you're always looking for Friday or Saturday to come around. I just think every day is just an amazing day, and so I just didn't think anything of it. I got my days mixed up. It's all good. Let's just make sure we get this thing on here loosened up so it'll fit on there. Oh, that's what I got the PB Blast for. I was like, why is this sitting over here? It's a little bit of lubricant, because these things can be a pain in the butt to get on there. See? Look how much easier that thing slid on there. It's good, it's good. Dude, this is crazy. Oh, by the way, there's one thing I want to show you on my exhaust. Might get some hate for it, but it's not really anything that concerns me. For the people that really want to know, I ain't gonna go hiding it from you. We're family. Team Loud and Proud for life. And I know some people wanted to see an axle dump, and I get it. Axle dump's the new trendy thing. Everybody goes an axle dump. People getting rid of their stacks, their side exits, their side dumps. Everybody's doing axle dumps. But guys, I honestly like just the classic side exit look. And I think on this truck, this dually, since it's not gonna be lifted up to where you can really see and have, you know, like, I don't know, a way to like appreciate the axle dump. I think this look is just better for this truck, but that's just me. If you want to axle up your truck, by all means, axle up your truck. But see, this is what I was going to show you. How my exhaust can go up like this, or it can go down like that. I'll show you why it can do that. And I know what you're probably freaking out right now. Oh my gosh, dude, the exhaust is loose. It's going to fall off. You're going to lose it on the road. I'll show you why it's doing that, and no, it's not going to fall off. Okay, now I'm about to get soaked, but I guess here, let's really quick show you how good this thing looks. Right here. Doesn't go up past the dually fender. Stays behind it. Just a couple of inches there. Almost from where the fender goes, almost like rounds off. Right there is as low as my exhaust will ever sag on this thing. Like I said, I'll show you why there's that play in it. And this is just gonna be lovely, just laying in this freaking wet pavement, but whatever. I don't really have any way to show you guys that exhaust thing. My paint can, my stuff, nothing's lining up to get the right angle. The pipe, I couldn't get to it with an impact, and so it's just kind of loose there. But all the other clamps and hangers are solid. It's just rotating on that one piece, if that makes any sense. So really nothing to worry about. Like I said, it pivots around, but you know, it's not gonna fall off. There's too much pipe back up into that section to where, you know, the thing can't fall off, you know, by any means. So we're fine, but let's get this thing started up. I wanted to say huge thanks to the people in the comment section keeping it clean lately. The comment sections, I know there's still some people, there's like the same couple of guys down there trying to pick fights, trying to start something. Oh, daddy's money, oh, blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, just nonsense. People that don't see the possibility in life. And so they think all they can do to make themselves feel better is go and try to get under somebody else's skin and aggravate them because they're disappointed with their own failures or this or that or the way their life's going. So they think they have to try to make somebody else's a little more miserable. But for all the people that are keeping it clean and loving the content and being positive and keeping good vibes going, you guys rock. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. It makes a totally different atmosphere when it comes to the truck community, the video YouTube community in general, when people keep it clean and they make an effort to make sure that, you know, we aren't starting fights, we aren't picking fights, we aren't, you know, just being jerks to people down in the comments or trying to get people going. Because you might think, oh, it's just fun for me. But, you know, especially when it comes to a YouTuber, you know, like we have to read through hundreds of comments. Like my videos recently, within the first 30 minutes have like 150 plus comments under there. And when you got to read through a lot of those, like the other day, it took me 30 minutes of scrolling and trying to read through comments to get through my whole comment section. That's a lot of freaking comments. And you know, it used to be a lot worse to where I'd go through my comment section and they would just be nothing but just like freaking negative crap like from people, and it was just getting so discouraging. And I was just like, man, I'm like, do I even want to do this YouTube thing? I'm like, I just want to share my experience with other people, and at the same time I'm kind of earning something out of it. But it wasn't the original goal, but it's just kind of happened to be that way. And I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it and making just something that I never really thought was going to tick off as well as it is, a dream, a reality sort of thing. But it was just kind of getting bad, and I was like, you guys who had me on my Snapchat, you guys knew how bad it was getting. I was kind of like, I'm done. Like I don't even want to do it anymore, because it was just getting so discouraging and people are getting so hateful. But you guys have been keeping the comment sections extremely clean lately, and there's still those people, you know, but for the most part you guys have been awesome down there, so really appreciate you guys. Okay, enough talk, let's get this exhaust fired up and see how she sounds. Guys, this sounds so good. By the way, I think there was some confusion way back when I did my exhaust on my other truck. Guys were messaging me like crazy saying, oh, so if I just get an 8-inch tip for my stock exhaust is going to sound a lot louder. No. The exhaust itself, the piping, like let's say this 5-inch pipe or a straight 4-inch pipe, the different mufflers and different pipes that you use will make the different sound. The exhaust tip will just magnify or complement that tone that's already there. So, like just like my other exhaust, it had like a 5 or 6-inch tip. I think it's a 5-inch tip on a 3-inch section. Pretty much the whole thing was 3 inches with mufflers. It didn't make it sound any better, to be quite truthful. It made it a little bit of a different tone when it came out, but it didn't increase sound. It didn't increase volume. It doesn't like give it that deep throaty sound. All it does is adds a little bit of a tone or complements the exhaust system itself. But let me give you guys a couple revs of this thing real quick. Hope you guys enjoyed that little rev. Like I said, guys, it's not the exhaust tip that makes the truck loud or makes the truck sound a ton better. Honestly, the tips are just, a lot of it is just for looks and, I don't know, appearance, but really what the tip mostly just does is kind of complements the sound that's already there. So, yeah. Looks pretty good. I mean, that's a big exhaust tip. Holy freaking crap, man. Got some steam coming up out of there. Just turned her off, but man, it's a good looking truck, guys. I'm freaking stoked. I'm so flipping excited for this build. Like I said, I had a bunch of people asking actually last night after last night's video, oh dude, why doesn't your truck smoke? What's the, what's the problem with that? Why doesn't it smoke? Well, my truck is bone stock right now, except for the exhaust. To be quite honest, you shouldn't, like if you're gonna plan on running just a stock truck, you probably shouldn't run a 5-inch pipe. I think it's a little bit too big, a little bit overkill for what's been done to the engine. Now, if you are increasing a lot of horsepower and you need more flow to get that, get that exhaust out, then a 5-inch is definitely better for flow. Like I said, I'm planning on doing 600 horse, and I just did some research, and I said if you're looking to do 600 to 650 on a 12 valve, run a 5-inch exhaust. That's what you're gonna get best performance with and stuff like that. So that's the reason I went with that. So over the next few weeks, be expecting some stuff that you didn't get to see with the OG truck, and that's horsepower. You guys should be expecting some horsepower stuff from my truck very, very soon. And I know there's some people that just want to see paint. Some people want to see tint. Some people want to see headlights and taillights first. But guys, that's what I did with my previous truck. I did just a lot of stuff like that. And if you guys want to see just a bunch of that kind of stuff, you can go back to that playlist and kind of see, new headlights and installs and stuff like that on that truck. But for this truck, I'm going to try to go to the bigger stuff first. And what I mean by go with the bigger stuff first, I'm talking, horsepower stuff. So, and I know there's some people cracking jokes on me in the comments here and there. Oh, you don't do any horsepower stuff. You call yourself a build channel and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let's just clear it up. Let's just call this a project channel, okay? Because I don't know how you guys, some people classify build, but apparently some people classify build as strictly horsepower stuff, and that's it. Because like people be like, oh, you're not even a build channel. You don't even have high horsepower trucks. So I guess we got to change the name so people are more happy. Project channel. We do projects here. Not all of our trucks are high horsepower. Actually, pretty much none of them are right now. Like I said in the video the other day, this is not a strictly crazy build channel, and I just want you guys to understand that this is just me going about my daily life, aspects of my life that involve the trucks. And what I do is I just vlog those areas of my life and share them with you guys to build a channel, not a build channel, to build a channel around that community of people. Because I love trucks and stuff like that, but I don't want to mix in all different aspects of my life with this, because if you guys aren't interested in that stuff, I don't want to bore you guys with a bunch of videos of just other everyday stuff. But pretty much my life now has turned into working for YouTube and working for you guys to try to get you guys content every day. Like I get up, like I said earlier in the video, I check all my stats, my orders, my my affiliate marketing stuff, and I make sure all my orders are packaged up, shipped out in the morning. I go back, I check through, make sure everything's caught up, and then I come out here, I pick up the camera, and I start to do something with the truck. I wrap it up around 3:30, 4 o'clock. I go inside and I edit until about 7 o'clock and try to get the video up to you guys right at that time. And it pretty much keeps my days full every single day. And eventually I'm gonna have to expand, and I'm gonna have some people to work with me and stuff like that, because it may seem like small scale right now, but I can tell by the way, my subscriber to view ratio, this is at some point going to start to get really big. I'm just going to have to prepare for that. I'm very thankful for it, and I'm very glad that you guys are, because it means a ton to me, and things are going to go places here very, very quickly, and I'm just so thankful to have you guys along with me on this journey. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that exhaust tip installation. And by the way, you are going to see some maintenance stuff coming up mixed in with some other stuff for some video. I got some oil filters, oil stabilizers, all kinds of crap, but we will get into that in a different video. It's nasty, it's cold. I'm gonna go inside and start to work on this video for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, definitely smash that like button, leave your comments below, subscribe if you have not yet done so, join Team Loud and Proud, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Doing what I love, going day to day, but I know it takes time and I'm patiently waiting. Sometimes I contemplate, cause one day you feel so close and the next is out of sight. But I know I gotta hold on tight to go back to just going out every night. Like if I'm about to let it go now, I can live alright, live a normal life, doing 9 to 5. But I know I'm more than that. I gained this skill, wasn't born with that. At the end of the life, it's a memory.